Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Jon-Claude on the beat with Only Exclusive. And today I'm going to do a book review on All You Need to Know About the Music Business by Donald Passman. So if you don't know, Donald Passman is a, um, he's really well known. Let me just put it like that. Go ahead and Google him. But let me get into this for you guys. So this book, it discusses a lot about contracts, royalties, copyright laws, marketing, artist management, how you can make money, essentially all the different ways you can make money in the music business. So I'm going to dive right into it without further ado. Here are some of the key methods, and here are some of the ways you can make money in music. Number one, songwriting. So something he talks about in this book is the importance of songwriting as the foundation of the music industry. He dives deep into the process of creating compelling songs, including the craft of writing lyrics, melodies, and chord progressions. So there's that. Number two, recording. The book covers the recording process, including studio techniques, equipment, and production considerations. He highlights the significance of creating high quality recordings to showcase artistic talent effectively. Of course, you want to have your high quality. Quality is everything. Number three, performing. He talks about the significance that live performances can have in touring for a musician. He talks about how you can book, he provides you insight on how you can book gigs, promoting shows, and building a fan base through captivating live performances. He also talks, number four now, publishing. He explains the role music publishers and the importance of music publishing deals. He explores the process of securing publishing agreements, protecting intellectual property rights, and maximizing royalty earnings from song placements. Then we have number five, record labels. He talks about record labels and record deals, royalty structures, which I'm going to get into more right now as well on that. Number six, licensing and sync. That's another avenue that he discusses how you can make money with your music through sync deals and the potential income streams generated from licensing your music that way. And then digital distribution, of course, the era that most people think is the one and only way to make money in music through digital distribution, like the streaming services. But there's a lot more ways to make money through music. So like I always say, the more you executed knowledge is power, so it's one thing to know it, but it's another thing to execute it. Applied knowledge is power. It's not just to have the knowledge, you got to apply the knowledge. So anyway, those just a few ways that he talks about the different aspects of making music in his book to be a successful musician. Now I'm going to get down to the breakdowns, the royalty breakdowns. So for each way, you can obviously make money with your music, depending on numerous factors such as the contracts and the agreements involved, the artist's level of success, and the current industry standards, which, as you know, things are always changing. However, here's a general overview of the royalty breakdowns associated with different avenues in the music industry. So number one, you have your songwriting royalties, of course. When it comes to songwriting, there are typically two primary types of royalties. You got mechanical royalties, which are the royalties earned from the reproduction and distribution of recorded songs. They're generated when songs are sold or streamed, and the rates on that may vary depending on the country and the nature of the distribution. In some cases, mechanical royalties are paid as a percentage of the revenue generated, while in other cases, they're based on a fixed statutory rate per unit. That is your mechanical royalties. Next, you have performance royalties. Performance royalties are earned when a song is publicly performed, whether it's on radio, television, live performances, or through streaming services. Your PRO, Performance Rights Organization, collect these royalties and they distribute them to the songwriters and publishers based on factors like airplay, audience size, and frequency of performances. Number two, you got recordings and record label royalties. So when an artist signs with a record label and releases recorded music, they typically earn royalties based on the recording contract, which is negotiated between the label and the artist. These may include royalties from sales. Artists earn a percentage of the revenue generated from album or single sales. The royalty rate can vary and is typically outlined in the recording contract. Then you have streaming royalties. With the rise of digital streaming platforms, artists earn royalties based on the number of streams their songs receive. The rates differ among the platforms, as you probably are aware. If not, you're getting some education today, and are subject to factors like the user's subscription type and the country that they're streaming from. Then there is advances and recoupment. Many record deals involve advances given to artists, which serve as upfront payments against future royalties. The artist royalties are used to recoup these advances before they start earning additional income. You have as well, next up, publishing royalties. Okay, publishing royalties can be earned by songwriters and publishers through various means. It can be mechanical royalties, like I was mentioning earlier. Songwriters earn mechanical royalties when their songs are reproduced and distributed, such as through physical sales, digital downloads, or streaming. You have performance royalties. Songwriters and publishers also receive performance royalties when their songs are publicly performed or broadcasted. Sync licensing is another one. When songs are licensed for synchronization with visual media, like in movies, TV shows, commercials, songwriters and publishers receive sync licensing fees, so you get paid for that. And then there's print music and sheet music. So if songs have printed or sheet music versions available, the sale of these physical or digital copies can generate additional publishing royalties. So these are the different ways that you can make money in music. It's important to note that the specific royalties, the breakdown of all this can be quite complex. I get that. And rates and structures vary based on individual agreements, industry practices, geographical locations, so on and so forth, based on what the royalty breakdowns are. So based off of this information, if you haven't checked out the book, I highly recommend it. And I would like to know, what is your input? What do you think about these different methods of making money? Do you think that some are more successful than others? Do you think some are becoming obsolete? Do you think the industry is just, like I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for more content. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, check out my other videos, and definitely check out the music on my channel or my streaming on any streaming services. Jon-Claude on the beat, only exclusive. Checking out.